Hi there, Lisa Casey here. This is the student view of Google Classroom, and I'm about to walk you through what that looks like and how your student will access it. So, in order to get to Google Classroom, I have two different options. I can either type in classroom.google.com, or if I come up here to this little bookmark, your students have a specific bookmark for them, and they can access all of their Google applications, Google Drive, Google Docs through Clever. So once we're at classroom.google.com, we're going to go find the right class. Now, because I teach some classes, I have to go find mine, but the classes that you're enrolled in should pop up right here. So you might have one, you might have several, and you're just going to find whichever one you need to look at. Once you are in a classroom, we have two different views of what's happening. So this is the stream, and you may see posts here from your teacher, or you may see class communication here. You can see that my instructor for this course, my teacher, has posted some things, or depending on the settings your teacher has set up, this might be mostly blank. So the best way to see what work is coming up for students is to come to this classwork tab. You can see over here, if I have something due immediately, that will pop up here, things that I should be looking for that are due soon. But if I come to the classwork tab, I can see what assignments my students should be accomplishing this week or next week or last week. If I click up here for view your work, you can see, I'm not doing great as a student. I have one missing assignment already that was due August 10th, and then I have these upcoming assignments due on September 11th. So you can see an overall view that way. If you look down here, we can see what has been assigned to me. We can see if the teacher has returned anything to me and given me a grade or given me some feedback, and we can see if something is missing. So that's how you can kind of keep track of your own students' work. But if we go all the way back to that classroom page, I want to show you how you might or how your student might be turning things in. So there are different kinds of assignments on Google Classroom, and they all have a little bit different purpose and different view, but they all kind of serve the same function in terms of providing students with information or links to things that they're going to accomplish. And then Google Classroom can also collect work from students. So if we're looking at this assignment here, we have the due date up here. We see that I have not yet turned it in. It's missing. I can see an attachment, so something that I have to accomplish, or it might be a material for me to look at. And then there's a link up here. So if I click on View Assignment, this is what my screen looks like. We can see the point value. We can see the teacher and the due date. And then down here, I'm able to leave some comments if I need to. So if I type in here any questions or concerns that I have, it's a class comment, so everybody can see it. So if I want to ask a big question that everybody might find helpful, I can post that here. Or if I have a private comment for the teacher, I can write this right down here. Some assignments have objects here that are attached. So it might have a Google Doc attached for your student to work on, or Google Slides. So if there's something attached that your student has access to that they should be writing on or working on, it'll appear right up here. But otherwise, you can add or create anything from your Google Drive. So if this is asking me to write something out, I can create a new Google Doc, and it creates and attaches right here. So if I need to attach something, that's how I do so, add or create, and I can attach multiple things. And then this button here will turn this assignment in. So that gives the teacher access to this, allows them to grade it, allows them to look at it. I can no longer edit it. So if I'm attaching something, I will turn it in. Or if I don't have anything attached, I can mark this as done. So for this directs me to a Google Slides. And if I want to indicate to my teacher that I've done it, I've accomplished the tasks provided here, I can simply mark it as done. And then mine changes from missing to turned in late. I can unsubmit if I attached the wrong file or if I forgot to attach something. And again, I can contact my teacher right down here if I need to. I'm going to show you one more way you can get in contact with your teacher besides private comments or class comments. So if I come back to my secondary class, I can come to this tab at the top, this people section. I can see the teacher who owns this classroom. And right here, if I click this button, it will send me right to an email where I can type out any questions or concerns. So that's an assignment view of Google Classroom. There are a couple other options that might be posted here, like this is a question. So if I click here, I view the question, what is the best book you've read this summer? Great. My answer needs to be typed over here. So again, this is class comments, private comments, but in order to answer this, I will type in that I read Go Dog Go was the best book I read this summer. If I click turn in, okay, there's my answer. And then I can click here to see classmates' answers as well. So teachers can switch between how students can view each other's work or if they can go back and edit. But you'll notice for all assignments, student answers and the turn in button are right up here. So down here we see instruction, any comments or questions that people have. I can leave private comments down here. And then my work gets turned in or your student's work gets turned in right up here. So no matter what kind of assignment that is, this is where we're looking to turn work in. So that is the basic view of Google Classroom for students. Thanks for watching.